My name's Brett, I'm founder of Pupil Progress. I'm here to talk to you about what we've learned from the 700 schools that use our platform and how they use data to drive improvements. I'm actually going to talk a little bit about the reporting cycle. You might see this quite typically either in your trust or particularly in your schools. A student in the data point 1, 2 and 3 is going to get a single grade. It might be RAG rated against how they're performing. For example, Juliet should be getting a grade 5 in English, but currently is only getting a grade 3, and that is the fine grade that you see. Underneath that, you've got a load of teachers at teacher level and department level using spreadsheets and Google Sheets, Google Docs to ascertain what's happening at question level, maybe English, maths and science, particularly good at doing this, but trying to use some form of a system to actually pull through how the student's performing for that particular grade that they're reporting on a data point. It might look like something like this, where it's in your teacher's hands, it's in your teacher's processes, it's a teacher's tracking system. The schools that are having the biggest win from our experience are the schools that are actually really involving the students in those conversations much more deeply. Not just a QLA report of a single assessment, but how are you performing in the qualification as a whole and not just at a single data point. What we're talking about here is actually bringing the students front and center and empowering them with the total information on qualification, how they're performing, how many marks they are away, very specifically, not just a fine grade, how they're performing in each section of the course, but then marrying that with the granular detail that your teachers are using to decide what to be taught and to improve classroom practice. For example, actually informing them which areas they're underperforming in for each subject area, and most importantly, linking that with the high impact questions. That is where schools are having the biggest uplift by empowering students with the information. It's improving motivation, and it improves motivation in two ways. It increases the ownership. It's got their name on it, it's got their data on it, it's got their assessment data in it, but it's also got their outcomes on it. It's in their hands, it's in their folders, it's in their parents' conversations, it's in tutor conversations. The second major contributor to the motivation improvement is the buy-in, and the buy-in comes from the student can see, as a teacher what my areas of weakness are, and not only can I see it, I'm witnessing the outcome. My lessons are targeting those areas, my home learning is targeting those areas, my intervention is targeting those areas. Motivation is simply the willingness to take action. If the student is better informed, they are more likely to take action. What is that action? I'm likely to go and revise for longer periods of time. I'm more likely to go and revise the right things. I'm more likely to be more present in lesson. I'm more likely to attend those intervention sessions to actually see the outcomes that I want to as a student. We've seen the impact in specific contexts. It's an example of Lindsay Holtzer at the Active Learning Trust. She used this methodology with a school, with a group of students across all subjects, by the way. So this is not just English, maths and science. This same methodology saw an uplift of up to 30%. We also saw Alex Wallace using it across the cohort, increase student achievements from nearly 10% in Key Stage 4 and 15% in Key Stage 5. What they were doing is we're using inform times every 6 weeks, putting the reports for every subject area in front of them, talking through where they are, what it means as a qualification performance as a whole. And this one is particularly powerful. This is in central London, 194 students in a cohort, 61% disadvantaged. They shifted P8 from minus 0.36 to a plus 0.1 in 2024 using this methodology. What they actually did was got those reports not just as a single grade, but what they did do is then go, well, I'm going to put this in your mock results day and I'm going to have a clear breakdown of exactly how you're performing across all elements of your course to help you feel that ownership and empowerment for you to be able to want to have that motivation to go and do what you need to do to take yourself forward, not just create data that SLT can decide which groups of students we need to work with. We're used by very large trusts in the UK now. There's around 30 of us in the team. I'm sharing this because this is a trust solution and not just an individual department or school solution. This is now a way that you can really empower your students across your organisation. what I'm aware of is that this is obviously talking about our software, but it's also talking about the methodology. So you are welcome, if you've got a way in which you can actually find either an Excel spreadsheet to do that pulls into some form of Power BI, the methodology works. Empowering students with the granular data that teachers are using to make their decisions is having the impact on their attainment in the context that I've seen and across the schools that are using the platform too. Thank you for your time.